Direct Express is sending you a letter. Did you get it? And what does it mean? I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now this is a question that's been brought to my attention a few times recently and exactly what I want to focus on here in the video, because I do know that there are a lot of you right here in the community that do have a Direct Express card, and that is where you receive your regular monthly benefits. Now, I do know that some of you have received this letter from Direct Express so far, but if you haven't, don't worry, you will be receiving this letter. Now, I do want to talk about what this letter means because I know that it can be a little bit scary when you're not expecting a letter and all of a sudden something shows up and you wonder, what is this and what does it actually mean for me? What does it mean for my monthly benefit? And what does it mean for my Direct Express card going forward? That's exactly what I want to focus on here in the video. So let's jump into it and I'll explain what this letter is and why you're going to be getting it. So let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and so I can keep you updated each and every day with all of these moving parts as things are changing very rapidly. We're getting new updates, announcements, we're getting new reports, and everything else coming out each and every day. I'm doing all the research and breaking it down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what is actually going on during this incredibly busy time and as things are changing so incredibly fast. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and I'll continue to be here for you right by your side every single day. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, I'm sticking to it. All right, thanks again. Let's jump into it and talk about this letter from Direct Express and what does it actually mean. Have you ever had this before where all of a sudden you unexpectedly receive a letter from maybe Social Security or Direct Express or something like this, and you see it and you think, uh-oh, what does this mean, right? Every single time, right? I know the feeling, right? You receive the letter and you think, what did I do? What are they doing to my benefits? Are they going to cut them? Are they going to raise them? You know, things like this. A lot of times we always feel like something bad is going to happen, right? Usually we look at these letters and think, it couldn't possibly be anything good, right? Well, that's what I want to talk about because I know that there are a lot of you here in the community that do have a Direct Express. And again, when you do receive this letter, as everybody will be getting this letter, I want to let you know what this means going forward and is it something you actually need to be worried about. Now, as we approach the end of the year, we're going to be receiving a lot of different letters going forward, a lot of communication as things are going to be changing going forward in 2023. And again, I want to bring that to your attention because we got to pay attention to all this stuff because here's the thing. Do we get phone calls? Do we get regular updates as to what is actually going on? Not really, right? Therefore, we got to stay in tune with what is actually going on because all of this is going to impact us in some way, shape, or form, and we probably want to know about it, right? Well, when it comes down to this letter from Direct Express, to be honest with you, it's probably not going to change a whole lot going forward, but let me break this down for you. So I've done some digging on this because I've had a number of people reaching out to me saying, I got a letter from Direct Express. I don't know what it means. Can you look into this? I'm scared. I don't know what they're going to do to my benefit. Can you tell me some more details about this? So I dug into this and I did some more research on this to find what is actually going on with this. Now, again, to be completely transparent, as I tell you in all my videos, it is my dedication to bring you honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information every single day in these videos. I do not have a Direct Express card. So again, just being completely transparent with you, I get everything done into a bank account as in a checking account. That's where everything for me goes. So again, I do not have Direct Express. However, I am very familiar with the cards and I've looked into this further to see what is the letter and what's going on with this. So again, just wanted to be full disclaimer and full transparency just to let you know that I don't have a Direct Express card, but I did look into this to see what is going on here. So here's what it is. And again, no need to worry about this. Here's what it is. Direct Express right now is sending out their annual privacy notice, and this is going to be going out to all Direct Express card holders. And again, millions and millions of people have Direct Express cards. This is typically where you receive your monthly benefits, and this is what the letter is. So no need to worry about this. It is literally just the annual privacy notice. They're required to send this out to you, okay? This is an annual notice that goes out every year, their privacy notice, and again, they're required to send it. So it's not like they can just skip and say, nah, we're not going to do it this year. It's not how it works. They have to send it out. Law suggests that they have to send this out. So again, I'm going to leave it up to your discretion to open it and or read it if you want to. But again, here's what I would say. You might want to scan over it. You might want to take a quick look at it. Now again, I can't sit here and tell you should read every single word. I can't sit here and tell you shouldn't read any of it. That's totally up to you. It's up to your discretion what you want to do with that letter. But again, as always, as things change with a lot of these cards like this, anytime that you receive like an annual letter on maybe a credit card or a debit card or maybe a bank account or Direct Express in this case, you probably want to read it just because you want to know what is changing about this. What kind of privacy notices are changing? What kind of things are going to be changing about my card going into the new year? You probably want to know all of these things. So when you receive that letter from Direct Express, you may want to take just a few minutes, scan through some of the headlines, scan through some of the maybe the bolded areas on there, and just see what may be changing with your card. Now, to be real with you, there's probably not a whole lot that's going to be changing. But again, they have to send this notice out. It is required by law that they send this notice out. So the millions of beneficiaries who receive benefits on your Direct Express card, just be on the lookout. You will be getting this letter. If you have not received it yet, it will be arriving soon. Now, again, it could be a little bit later for some people. Some of you have already received it. Some of you may be getting it today. Some of you may be getting it this week or over the next couple of days here. When you see that letter show up, again, please don't really worry about it, provided it is the letter that I'm talking about here. There's really no need for concern with this letter anyway, but again, we could be getting other letters out there as well. So just wanted to bring this to your attention. And again, like I said, I've had a few people reaching out to me saying, I got this letter from Direct Express. I don't really know what it means. Can you look into this and let me know what this means for my benefit? I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of worried about it. Don't get me wrong, I totally know what it means, right? I totally get it. When you receive a letter unexpectedly like that from any kind of, Direct Express or a credit card or a bank account or a Social Security, something like that, a lot of times it can be a little bit alarming, right? When you get a letter that you had no idea was coming and all of a sudden you see it before you get a chance to open it and you think, what could this possibly be, right? I have no clue. Are they cutting my benefits? Are they unenrolling me? Seriously, there's so many different questions that go through our minds, especially right now during this very high inflationary time where we need literally every single dollar and every single penny we can get right now. To maybe think about something like that, can be a little bit unnerving. So just want to bring this to your attention. This is what I could find with my research out there in regards to Direct Express. Now, again, are there other letters going out the door out of Direct Express for maybe other beneficiaries? Some people out there in regards to other issues? Honestly, I don't really know, but I would anticipate there's probably other letters going out as well from Direct Express, talking about a variety of different things. So again, these are just the letters that are going out to everybody, the annual privacy notice. And again, no need for concern with this, but again, you probably want to scan through it briefly just to see kind of what it's saying. But other than that, if you do get other letters from Direct Express, again, you probably want to open up all of them and just take a look through what they're actually doing with these. And, what does it mean for you? What does it mean for your card? What does it mean going into the new year? Are maybe fees changing? Is your new card changing? Are you getting a new card? All kinds of different details like this. You probably want to take into consideration all of this because a lot of times things do change as the new year rolls around, and you never know how it may actually impact, your card, your benefits going onto your card, things like that. However, when it comes down to Social Security or SSI or SSDI, anything like this, again, don't worry about it. It's not going to impact your benefits in any way, shape, or form for the most part, okay? When it comes down to that, it's not like Direct Express is going to take a bunch of your benefit. It's not going to be happening like that. You'll still get your benefits right on your card like you always do. Nothing changes there. But again, you just read through the notices, read whatever kind of communication they're sending out to you, and at that point, you should be getting all the details right there. They should lay it all out for you. Now, I would guess this privacy notice is, pretty much just going to be a form letter unless there's something specific to you and your account and your situation. Then, of course, it's probably going to be a little bit more specific to you and your situation. But other than that, the privacy notice will pretty much just be a form letter, okay? Pretty much the same thing going out to everybody. But again, as I've said before, you probably want to take a minute or two, just scan through it really quickly, see what's going on with it, just so you're staying up to date with what is going on with your card, your benefits, and what it means for you going forward. Anyway, hope this one helps you out. Of course, as I do get more details on anything else, or if I find any other information about maybe a different letter going out of Direct Express, of course, I'll bring that to your attention right away as well. But this is the only thing that I could find right now going out on a large scale to Direct Express card holders. And like I said, there's probably a lot of other specified letters going out to card holders, maybe talking about your card, maybe a new card enclosed, all kinds of things like that. Again, I don't know who those are going out to. I'm just saying there's probably other letters going out as well, but this is the one that's going out to all card holders right now, and there are millions of you out there that do have Direct Express. So just be on the lookout for this. And again, as I do get more details on anything going on out there right now, there's a lot of things that are changing. Of course, I'll bring it to your attention right away. But I hope this one answers your question for those of you that have been asking, and for those of you that will be getting this letter here over the coming days, maybe the next week, week and a half, maybe 2 weeks or so, whenever it arrives in your possession. Just be aware, this is likely what it's going to be. So anyway, hope this one helps you out. Again, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be, as I am your one and only daily advocate. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, have a good one. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And remember, I'm always here for you in any way that I possibly can be. I truly want to help you out during this time. So enjoy, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.